Hey guys, Swervy here. Welcome back to Talking Hytale. Today, the Hytale team has given us a very interesting new progress update containing info on the Hytale team's development, giving us a look into their brand new studio. Might I add, a very nice one. They also give us multiple screenshots containing exciting creatures and structures that have never been seen before. This blog post was definitely not a letdown, that's for sure. Before I dive into it though, I'd like to quickly mention our Discord and Twitter. Both can be found in the description down below. If you are interested in talking to us, our community, or sharing your thoughts, theories, and ideas pertaining to Hytale, you should definitely check out our Discord. We would love to talk to you guys and hear your thoughts. You can also visit our Twitter page for news about Hytale and future content before it reaches the channel. Anyway, let's jump right into this month's blog post. I hope you enjoy. As Hytale continues to amaze us with each new blog post, we can always expect to see something very interesting about the game and its development. They started this blog post off with information about the Hytale team and their new studio located in Derry, Londonderry, Northern Ireland. Noxie mentions that Hypixel Studios is a remote company, but we still benefit from being able to work together from time to time. We've also found that not every role is well suited for remote working, particularly support and admin roles that work better when they're based in a physical office. This is great news as the Hytale team finally has a central place for all their important operations. This will allow the team to expand even further, creating an even better, more polished result. Next up is the new hires and job opportunities section from the blog post that mentions the team has continued to grow steadily over the last few months as the development of Hytale continues. We've been staffing up to meet the needs of the new office while also introducing new producers, designers, and developers across the breadth of the project, from adventure mode to the game engine to the platform and services team that supports the entire enterprise, and we're still recruiting across plenty of positions. This is very good news for anybody considering applying for a job at Hytale because now is the best time to do it. You can do so by visiting their website and checking out their new jobs page. Anyway, in the next section called Postcards and Orbis, they mention that these are exciting times for us as we establish the new office, expand and reorganize our development teams, and embark on a crucial phase in Hytale's development. We've been working on some exciting features and content that we can't wait to share with you later in the year. But these need a little more time in the oven before they're ready for public consumption. This is extremely good news as it means that they're taking the time to polish and perfect the game. This could also mean that they only need a little more time until the beta. We could expect to see beta news very soon. Before now, it was not that realistic, but after hearing that they are almost ready to give us new information that is big, we never know. Anyway, enough talking about the development of Hytale and to get into the juicy screenshots that they shared with us today. First up, we see a fantastic leafy settlement that rises above the marshy swamps located in Zone 1. It's basically a giant treehouse. It seems to be the main attraction of this Quebec village. We see ropes holding up lanterns and supporting the wooden platform's weight. It would be interesting if ropes were necessary to create builds like these in the future. Also remember, these structures are all randomly generated prefabs, which means you can find them in your own world. We can also see another screenshot that seems to be taken in the same place. It's also a swampy area that seems to contain Quebecs. These Quebecs are not just your ordinary Quebecs though. They're known as Razor Leaf Rangers. We can see these valiant guards protecting their elderly from intruders. Also, under the tall misty mountain, we can even see some blue-tipped trees that stand out from the rest of the image. This next screenshot brings us to the beautiful lands of Borea, mostly known as Zone 3. We see a similar settlement to the Torque outpost. This outpost is interesting though, as it's connected by a giant spruce tree, and we might even be able to expect something similar to this in every zone. One of the most interesting things about this image is the beautiful statue of Gaia that we can get a good look at. There's not much to say here, but we also do see a blue crystal, which could be correlated to the other blue crystals that we've seen inside of Zone 3. In this image, we can see some kind of creature that is unnamed, but looks very interesting. It looks almost like a skeleton, but like some kind of dog. Maybe a skeleton dog, who knows? The trees also look very cool and bendy and worn down. It's very interesting. Again, we can see here that there are a bunch of bendy trees that look just worn down and tired. This could be its own biome where trees are just worn down and there are skeleton dogs that lurk around. That would actually be pretty cool, and definitely not far-fetched considering all of the things that Hytale has thrown at us so far. Anyway, on to the next image, we see a swampy, corrupted area which contains some shriveled dead trees. We do see a lot of purple though, which probably means some form of corruption. Also, the big thing about this screenshot is that it contains a new creature. This new creature is known as the Mosshorn. This creature is very unique and lives in the dark swamps, as said in the blog post, in the same area where we see a hut which seems to have no inhabitants, but we do see some very interesting fire flowers that illuminate the ground. This was a short blog post, so that should about cover every screenshot that we've seen. This blog post does give us a lot of things to be excited over though, pertaining to the future of Hytale's development, and we can't wait. Anyway, this blog post was very interesting and contained many impressive screenshots that show off many well-made prefabs and structures that we cannot wait to explore. We'd love to hear your thoughts about this blog post in the comments down below. Oh, and before we go, we'd like to also thank you for 100 subscribers. We can't believe we hit it so quickly. We know it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but the overwhelming good feedback has really meant a lot to us. We will be continuing to produce the best Hytale content that we can. We cannot wait to continue expanding our community, as well as for Hytale's eventual release. Thank you all for being so kind and supportive. We love making videos for you. We will continue to work on producing better content, so any feedback is always welcomed. We can't wait to continue this journey, and hope that you are all as excited as we are to keep it going. We really appreciate you guys. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe for more Hytale updates. I hope to see you guys in the next video, but until next time, see ya!